Save 25% off all items in our holiday collection. awesomedrinks.com/holiday. Use code HOLIDAY14 at checkout.
Pick up your apples. It's time to mash them up and make yourself some cider. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be really good.
Ian Andrews, Derrick Schommer, I'm a little out of breath.
We're making the apple core.
We're making the apple core.
It's made by Denny.
Denny, this is a simple cocktail. I was like super surprised and happy because I was like, you know what? We have to make 10 cocktails in a row because we took a week off.
Thank God for something like this.
I wanted something simple. Simple. Let me tell you something right now. If you're submitting a recipe to recipe at everydaydrinkers.com, it was just at the end of the thing. It's always there now. The simpler you make your cocktail, I mean, this is pretty simple. You could get a little more complex. But if you tell me you need, like, if I need to go to, like, Adventure to Mordor to put a ring in a fire, it's going to be a while before your cocktail gets done. But I try to get some, I like to get some complexity. It just doesn't happen.
Holy crap, there's a lot of cider in there.
That's 6.5 ounces.
I am shaking
So 6.5 ounces of apple cider, 1.5 ounces of Bacardi Oakheart.
Here's another thing. You don't have to shake and strain this. This is like totally a stir. You can build this in a cocktail.
We could have built it in a cocktail glass, but it calls for shake and strain. So I'm shaking it and I'm straining.
Dude, sometimes you just follow the instructions, no questions asked, and then you just let things go. This, by the way, people were wondering.
And we don't quite have 1.5 ounces.
Really? It's not 1.5 ounces?
We got about 1.25 ounces.
That's whatever.
So
This, my friends, is a what do we call it? A Lewis bag. If you're looking for Lewis bags to help crush your ice, still got ice in it.
I think the proportions are about right now.
Yeah, because
you gotta get some more of this because this was high up on our list.
Yeah, but well, that's because it was a small bottle.
It was a small
Next
bottle.
time I'll buy a normal bottle.
We did the.
We did way too. It did.
We did the reviews of the.
In the end of the episode,
where you can find the link at the end of the episode. It was a great. It was actually a great.
It was too eye-opening for me. You know what? Those things make me uncomfortable because sometimes you find things you don't think you like.
We tend to like Bacardi products.
I know. I don't like the fact that I like the fact.
I know.
It's not that I don't like Bacardi. It's not that I don't like the
came
brand.
out really high on the list, though.
I sometimes.
both of us.
So does the white rum. Whenever we do blind tastings, the white rum's always.
I root for the underdog, and so I like to see some of the smaller brands that don't have as much face time.
I think it's nice to have a brand that has a big name that is actually good, though.
No, there's.
I think there's merit there.
I'll buy that merit for Donna. So we made some cinnamon sugar because it had to be cinnamon sugar rim. It's really not hard. You take cinnamon, you take sugar, you put it together, and you got cinnamon sugar.
What?
Put it on some toast with butter.
Yeah, that's
like
awesome.
I was telling Jennifer before the show. Cinnamon sugar to me is like a transformer, or no, like Voltron. Cinnamon by itself is really not that good. Sugar by itself is just sugar. But when you put them together, it's like a new product. It's like the best product.
It's awesome.
And they mix really well together since they're granules. And it totally takes a dry cinnamon flavor and builds in that sugar.
What are these glasses called? You can get at awesomedrinks.com?
This is a leaning lowball glass.
Leaning lowball. So I'm plugging awesomedrinks.com before you even taste the drink. You get the leaning lowball, get the Boston shaker, get the strainer, get the measuring stuff, get the carafes, get it all at awesomedrinks.com.
You can get all of that
before I forget to plug it later because I'm getting a little bit drunk.
In case he doesn't remember.
And now.
Because the drinks are catching up to you.
And we haven't even done the Long Island iced tea yet. And then we were shooting.
I love Long Island iced tea.
Oh, we're actually cranking through pretty good. I mean, it's 9:08. We started at 6.
Yeah, we did.
6:30. We started at 6:30.
After 6:30.
Oh, we probably started at 7. We had a lot. Well, we had a lot of stuff.
We're pretty efficient.
Yeah.
2 hours to do.
We've got this game down. There's a lot of washing and organizing that happens.
Right, and the problem is, and we cut the video down, so most of them haven't been above 12 minutes.
Yeah, we've been good.
Sometimes they'd be 5 minutes more, right? So that would have been 5 times 10 amount of additional minutes in order to record all the shows.
That's almost an hour.
So, exactly. So by cutting a couple minutes off over the time, you get a lot less of a workload. I know where you took a drink, though.
Yeah. That's the great thing about rims. You can share them and know that you're... it's like the cream trail in a drink.
We're going back to that.
You know where the trail is. You know where the sip has been. You just got to worry about someone licking the rim completely and losing all that information.
I would totally lick the rim on this
If I
thing.
saw someone licking the rim, I'd just be like,
Dude,
okay, I'm done.
I need my
this
own
is
drink.
like apple cider and cinnamon toast.
It's hard cider. It's hard cider.
No, it's
with
better
some
than hard cider.
Yeah, it's better than hard cider, but
because hard cider is kind of. It tastes like you know what I like, and
it's not as sweet as a hard cider.
No, it is actually true. It's a little bit better.
It's good
because they add a lot of additional sweetener to it.
And like a regular cider is like nice. It's almost tart.
That we should actually mention that because in our country it's different.
Yeah.
If we use apple cider now, again, I don't know where Danny's located, But my impression is, as a U.S.-based drink, and it really, I don't think makes a huge difference in this drink. I guess it could. But hard cider is not the same as apple cider in the U.S. We have hard cider and apple cider. In the U.K., apple cider is, cider is hard.
All the cider is hard.
Right. Back in the colonial days, our cider would be hard.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't drink water, and they always had to have alcohol and everything. They had to be able to survive through the winter, whatever. But for us now, that means non-alcoholic. So if you're in another country and cider to you is alcoholic, keep in mind that we're drinking something that is an apple cider, no alcohol.
We're starting with a non-alcoholic.
Right, with 1.5 ounces of additional Bacardi.
Like apple juice, only a little bit more apple-y.
It uses
it's
every
like an
part of the
apple
apple
juice.
Yeah, it's a what's the word? Homogenized? No.
Pasteurized?
Yeah, it's not pasteurized, none of that things. It's
non-filtered.
It's not pasteurized because we knew that because when Liam had leukemia, he wasn't able to drink it because of bacteria.
Yeah.
Something like that. When you're on chemo, when your white blood cell count's low, this is a no-go. Not the alcohol part, just cider in general.
Well, the alcohol part.
It's probably actually I don't know. I don't know how since my son's not of drinking age, I don't know if you had leukemia if you could drink
alcohol. Lowers your immunity though, so I probably think that you
would it lower your immunity or does it just lower your tolerance?
When you're on so many other drugs, I'm guessing they're going to be like
alcohol conflicts with all of them.
You don't need that.
That's true. You do not need to drink on chemotherapy. End of story.
Our drugs are good enough.
Right. Yeah. That will exactly. You're done. You don't need any of that.
So this is pretty tasty, and it's going to go down fast.
This is really good. I mean, this is a simple, easy holiday drink.
It's a good thing to throw alcohol in a drink and call it good.
No, I really... You know why I like this?
I like the rim. I'm a big fan of the rim job.
Yeah.
Licking the rim, cream trails,
licking the rim.
Guys having fun with a muddler, only on CMC.
Wait till they get to the nipple play.
I gotta tell you lick the rim until the cream trails come. What? Well, that is.
This was on my seat, sitting up when I came down after washing the dishes one of these times.
For his pleasure.
Yep.
Apparently.
Hey, Novofogo does it well.
Hey. Hey. You know, I heard something about a Scrappy's donation thing.
Buy your Scrappy's bitters at AwesomeDrinks.com. I am going to take $2 from your order. I'm going to give it to the Nashua. He's just doing this so we can drink. I'm going to be giving it to the Nashua, which is our local city.
Don't take the rim.
Soup kitchen. And
I was working my way around.
So, as people buy these, and I'm hoping by now, because this is pre-taped, that we've had a lot of sales on these, I just put in another 2 orders. I spent, I don't know, $2,000 on Scrappy's bitters this week. Shh, don't tell the financer. And
the one behind the camera?
Yeah, well, some of them are already being moved as a distribution thing. So, buy them. Every time you buy a bottle, if you buy 2 bottles, let's see, this is grapefruit and this is lime. If you buy grapefruit, lime, and then you're like, you know what I need some orange, boom, done. That's 2 for $6. That's $6 I will then take to the store, buy cans of soup,
so you're not just donating the money, which could be diluted. You're buying the food.
No, I'm going to bring the food, and me and my daughter, and I'll see if I get Liam to come as well, will deliver the food to the soup kitchen as we pick it up.
See what they need.
Right, and if you want to see what they need, you can go to AwesomeDrinks.com/hunger, and it will link you and it'll show you a place for their wish list so that you can see what we will be buying for them. And that is that. Lastly, don't forget, I have only pimped this once. I need to pimp it more. Is that we have a contest, right? And in that contest, ending December 20th, I need people to find the best, funniest clips of Common Man cocktails.
Funniest what? Glitz?
Yeah. There's only so many of those.
We don't want those. Right. Send those in.
You can send those to my private email. No, you can to dshow@everydaydrinkers.com.
You send those to Jen's private email.
No, you can't.
That'd be even better. You want to send over to me a clip from a YouTube video that you like that is really funny that I could put in our highlights video. Make it from, I think it's after December 2012. It has to be newer than the highlights video that you see if you go to youtube.com/everydaydrinkers. There's a nice little video there and it says when it was published. Find videos after that, submit them with a time code or the URL link that goes to the time code on YouTube so that I can build a compilation to replace the ones there. It'll have contribution users' names to it, so if you want to see your name in a video, it'll have your name. It'll say, whatever the clip is. I'll probably put the name of the video and then who submitted it so that people can find them.
You want a question of the day?
And vote, and the one who has the best, funniest, best clip ever will be getting a prize yet to be determined later. Right. Question of the day.
What is your favorite video in the CMC back catalog that isn't being redone this week?
I liked the Grandma Yay one was fun. Me and Doug cracking up. The fishbowl was awesome.
The fishbowl.
The 3 Mile Long Island tea was a great drink.
Yep.
We've had some fun episodes though. I think
there was that episode.
I've had a lot of fun here.
Remember that episode where Doug dropped the ice like 40 times? Whatever.
Because when Carrie was throwing things at him, and like
on the ice, and he's like, it's like my spidey senses are tingling, and you see it, you watch the video, it's like it gets about here when he goes, like your spidey senses are off by half a second, you're losing. So, and those all count because that was down here.
Yeah.
So if it's been in this basement,
basically,
it needs
if
to be
wood frames. That's
a great indicator that you should be.
We're in
the basement. You should be submitting those as part of this contest.
I did CMC it.
Oh shit, that's weird. Unfortunately, our camera shut off for the top one.
Sorry, it's coming up. No, it's done.
It's done. Anyway, there you go. We're done. EverydayDrinkers.com. Awesome drinks for the leaning low balls and all the other things that probably slid across the screen that you can click on.
That I pimped earlier.
Yep, and he pimped earlier. He's going to go eat himself some cinnamon sugar, get a little bit hyped up and jazzed up because I think we have like
we're doing a Long Island iced tea.
It's gonna be
and then we're doing a shot.
Woo! Alright.
You sound like Wile E. Coyote.
Really? I have to go rewatch that.
Oh, Porky Pig. Bugs Bunny? You have that laugh. You have that.
I have a Looney Tunes Mel Blanc laugh.
Mel Blanc laugh, yeah.
We're done! We're teaching you how to drink! I was waiting for you to go suck it all down.
It's like a taste first.
I left the camera rolling just for that. This smells kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a little less sweet, but it's got more spice to it.
That's warmer. That's warmer.